Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well today. So today we are going to be reviewing the Morphe and Jeffree Star brush set. Oh my god, I was so excited for this to launch. Really can't wait to try it out. This is the first time I'll be trying it out with you guys, and I'm just super excited really. I adore Morphe, I adore Jeffree Star, and the two collabing together is just perfect in my opinion. So this brush set, as you can see, completely unopened. The only thing that has been opened is, just so I don't fart about on camera with you guys, is my husband has unwrapped the brushes for me because he is that nice. Bless him, he is a love. So the brush set comes in a little bag with the Morphe and Jeffree Star logo on and the Jeffree Star eyes there. So gorgeous, so beautiful. So let's just dive right in and have a look at these, shall we? So we'll just remove the sleeve. So it comes in this really pretty bag. This is kind of like sort of a peekaboo vibe bag, you know, you can see straight through it. Really going to be nice to carry around in my bag, so I'm really pleased about that. So this bag actually to buy on its own is £10, and you do get it included in with the set. Now this set in the UK is £48 to buy. This is for the complete bag and also the brushes as well. And actually, if you bought all of these brushes separately, it would cost you £85. So, you know, massive saving on there, which is really good. So we'll just dive right in and see what they're about. Oh, wow. I love these. So this is the brushes. They feel absolutely super soft, which is gorgeous. I love that. This one I'm holding right now is the JS one, and as you can see from the handle as well, it's kind of like got a bit of a unicorn vibe going on. And they feel nice and weighted as well, so it does feel like a luxury product. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup with these brushes, and we can just see how they all go. So first of all, before we begin, we will prime our facials. So I'm using this for my primer at the moment. This is the Nip and Fab Rose Gold Essence, and it's available to buy in the UK at £15. So let's just prime our face. And I do apologise for the lighting sitch again, folks. I will be buying a YouTube ring light at some point when I have the dollars available, which is never. Okay, so she is primed and she is good to go. So I'm going to start off with my favourite foundation at the moment. This is the Morphe Fluidity Foundation. This particular shade is in 2.8, as you can see there. Really gorgeous foundation, really matte coverage, really full coverage as well. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out with using the brush. So for this brush, we're going to be using the JS one. If you guys can see that. Again, apologies about the reflection. So really beautiful brush. This brush to buy on its own is £17 to actually purchase separately, and it's basically a foundation brush with a flat top. Bristles are really smooth, and this one is called Size Queen brush. So yeah, let's just dive right in, shall we? I'll be interested to see how much product this brush actually soaks up. So let's just have a little go. I hope you guys can see that going on really smoothly. Works really well to buff that in. It has absorbed a little bit of product, nothing that's not usual. Going for a little bit more. I have dark circles from space. Any UFOs up there will definitely see me on planet Earth. Let's move this hair. Okay, so as you can see, beautiful coverage. I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased. Buffs the foundation in really nicely to the skin. Okay, fab. So I don't know whether you guys can see that, but that's buffed in really nicely. So brush, absolute winner. Okay, so moving on to our next brush. Before we do that, I'm just going to put my concealer on. I can't see a specific brush that's meant for concealer, so I'm just going to go in with my trusty Real Techniques, which again, cult classic, absolutely love. So let's just get her concealed. Okay, so now that she's concealed, we're going to move on to our next brush. Now, this is the Point Blank Precision brush, if you guys can see that. And this is a powder brush, so you can use it to set your powder with, you can use it for contour, or you can use it for blush. So today, I'm going to be using it with powder first of all, and then we'll move on to our blusher, I think, with this one. So let's just put that all over. Okay, so again, the bristles are really, really soft. And this is applying my setting powder perfectly. And this brush to buy on its own, this one is actually £19 to buy separately. Let's have a look. Again, really flawless. Really adds to the complexion. You know, I'm really, really pleased with that. That is gorgeous. And we'll dive right back into that brush again to do our blusher. So next up, we've got the JS3 brush. This is the iconic contour brush, and it's small, but it's designed to contour areas of your face, like your jaw and also your nose as well. This one is actually £8 to purchase separately, and we'll just dive right in and go for the contour. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, and we'll just dip into these two shades here. Let's contour it out. I really like this the way this brush really gives definition to the contour. I mean, look at that. That has given real shape to that. Super impressed with that. Here. Okay, so I'm going to take it down my nose now. And this works really well for the nose to slim it down. I really love how thin this brush is. Absolutely loving that. Okay, let's just go for the jaw. Just buff this out a bit. Let's go for this side. Just go for the chin. Okay, so she is looking contoured for the guards. So, yeah, my thoughts on this brush. I like the way it is so slim. Really gets to those hard to reach areas, such as the nose. And I do like the way this does give a really good definition to the contour. Flawless, absolutely made up with that. So, okay, so before we proceed to highlight, we're just going to go back to the JS2 brush and we're going to use this for our blusher. And this time I will be dipping into the Pink Sand in the Too Faced Natural palette. And let's just get this blusher on the go. Okay guys, I've had to turn the light on. We're losing daylight rapidly because we live in the UK and it's grey and it's raining. Tell me something we don't all know. So apologies for the lighting, but I think you will see this much better even though it's not natural lighting. Okay, so this is going on pretty flawlessly as well. Okay, so I love the shape of this brush. It hugs the cheekbones really well. Just gives that effortless blush moment. I hope you guys can see that. Beautiful. In this for a powder brush. That is such a mouthful to say. Powder brush and also a blusher brush as well. So super happy with that one. Okay guys, before we move into the JS4 brush from one of my gorgeous subscribers, Krista B, go check her out. She has requested a little look into my liquid frost in shade Goddess, as you can see. Now I received this in my Jeffree Star Beautylish Lucky Bag. Never tried it before, so super happy to try it out now. And Krista B has requested a little look at this. So first time for me, first time for you, baby. So let's just have a little go. Ooh, hello. Quite a lot coming out there. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, we'll just take our Real Technique sponge. Oh wow, guys. Look at that highlight. Stunning! Krista B, if you're watching, let me know what you think, girl. But I am loving that highlight. I'll just go for the other side. I'm not usually a big lover of liquid highlighters. I just think sometimes they can just get a little bit messy. But no, I'm really, really impressed with this one. Okay. Let's just have a little bounce of that. I mean, girl, look at that shine. Stunning. I just wish I had better lighting for you guys. But I hope you can see how gorgeous that really is. I love a good highlight moment. And if you can't see your highlighter from space, girl, you're not wearing enough. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to the JS4 brush. This is used for highlighter, so I'm going to go in with a powder highlighter over the top of my liquid frost highlighter. As you can see, I have my OG here. She's well loved, girls. Really, really well loved, girls and boys. And this is the Morphe M510 brush. Absolute OG. Love this for highlighting, but I'm actually really excited to see what the highlight effect's going to be using the JS4 brush. So, mwah, love you, baby, but, you know, we've got to try somebody else. Variety is the spice of life, after all. So we're going to go in with another Jeffree Star Skin Frost. This time we are in King Tut. And as you can see, well loved. Just dive right into that pan. Make sure we get a good amount on. Highlighted for the guts. Okay, so that's looking really pretty. I didn't think I would like a highlighter brush so small, but actually for the build up of the product that you can get on there, she is looking pretty damn hot, ladies and gentlemen. It's just really evenly distributing that highlighter. Girl, look at that shine. Oh my God. Absolutely stunning. Oh my God, I'm in love with this brush. I want to marry this brush. I've decided. Ooh, look at that pigment. And this is already a fantastic product, the Jeffree Star Skin Frost, but this highlight brush right here is an absolute game changer. You heard it here first. Stunning! Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, the JS5 brush, the Fly High brush, is the £10 to buy separately. So you know what, even if you didn't go for the full set, you need this brush. You need it. I've told you. Guys, it's confession time. Because of the loser I am, I actually got the JS5 and the JS4 brushes mixed up. Wah, wah, wah. But actually, this JS5 brush, which actually it was supposed to be the JS4 brush for the highlighter, which makes sense because if you actually compare the two, they are looking pretty similar. Obviously, this one's a little bit more worn. So let's just go back in. You can never have too much highlighter. Ooh. Oh, that is so fluffy. It's like super soft. And you know what? Even though I'm a dickhead and I fucked up with that brush, I'm happy because actually I really like the way that it just hugged cheekbones, and actually for the highlighter there and potentially down the bridge of the nose as well, and certainly for the arches in the lip, that actually worked really well. So I would definitely recommend, obviously use the highlighter brush that you're supposed to use, but actually if you go in with the JS5 brush, this also works really well for highlight too. So you know what, I'm not mad. You know what? We learn from our mistakes, don't we? So actually, these two combined together, girl, your highlight is going to be on point. I'm super happy with that. Super glowing, super gorgeous, super fun. Love that. So, Now we will go back in again with our JS5 brush. Now this one is actually the crease cut brush, and this is designed to help apply crease colours for the eyes right here. This one is £8 to buy separately, so we'll just give this a little clean off. Okay, looking back to normal. I'm going to go in with my Beauty Killer palette. Now, I've not actually used this much recently, so I thought I'd just dive right in with you guys and just have a play with the brushes in here. If you've not seen Beauty Killer before, as you can see, she is a gorgeous 10 pan of colours. And as you can see, she's also very well loved as well. So let's just dive right in. So I think I'm going to go with, I'm feeling pretty bold today. So I think I'm going to go in with Courtney, and then we're going to go in with Star Power. Potentially Princess on the eyelid. We'll just see how we go with that, and maybe a bit of China White as well. So let's just dive right in and see what we see. Okay, so that's applied the shadow really nicely, as you can just see there. Again, really nice and soft, and it just hugs that crease. As you can see as well, it blends the two colours together really well. So this is actually going to work well as just a blending brush as well. So you can use it either in your crease just for applying eyeshadow to the crease, or you can just use it as a blending brush as well. Okay, so that's helped pop some pigment in there. Really pleased with that brush. That has really blended the two shadows into the crease really well. Okay, next up we've got the JS6 brush. This is the Rule Blender brush. This is actually £8 to buy separately online. And this has got shorter bristles, which will allow to pack pigment just onto the eyelid. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in with Princess this time. See how this helps us pack some pigment onto our eyelids. Oh, wow. This is absolutely stunning. Can you see how it's just packed all that pigment onto my eyelid? Just go in again with the JS5. Just to blend that in a little bit. Guys, I said it with the highlighter brush, and I'm saying it with this packing brush. You need this in your life, like right now. Let's just go for the eyelid, the other eyelid. Can anyone else not close their, I can do that, but I can't close the other one, which makes it really difficult sometimes to do eyeshadow. Hit me up in the comments, guys. Hopefully it's not just me. Oh my word. Okay, so that is looking pretty damn special, guys. I don't know what your thoughts are, but that has packed a real punch just for on our eyelids there. I'm also interested to see how this is going to work under the lash line as well. So I'm just going to go back in with Star Power, and that's just going underneath. So this works really well under the eyelid as well. And those shorter bristles definitely make it good for popping on colour to that eyelid, but also underneath the lash line as well. Let's just add a bit more princess on there. Get that added there. Guys, right now this brush is life. It is giving me everything. I'm so super happy with that. I love the way it packs on that colour. I love the way I can also use it underneath as well. So that is an absolute winner, that brush is. You need this brush as well. So last up, we're gonna move on to our JS7 brush. This is Double Trouble brush. I'm really having a hard time pronouncing my words today. So this is the spoolie at one end, and then we've also got the flat angle brush as well. So obviously we're going to groom our eyebrows. Which I have had threaded a couple of weeks ago. I think we just need to go back again potentially. Now I usually use for my eyebrows, I normally use the Morphe M215 brush. I must admit I do prefer, you can see this is well loved as well, I usually do prefer a smaller brush to do my brows with, because I just think you can get just that bit more definition. But you know, we bought these brushes, we're going to try them out, so we're going to dip into some pomade. Also guys as well, I'm also loving the LA Splash Ultra Define Brow Mousse as well. It's a really good dupe for Anastasia's Dip Brow Pomade. So you know what, this only cost me £8 versus I think it's £20 for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So, you know, worth a go. I've been happy with it so far. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is applying my pomade really well. I'm really surprised actually, because as I just said, I do prefer that smaller brush just to work my brows with. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this one. I like the way. Can you see just how sharp that is there? You know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. Let's just groom that out a little bit more. The spoolie feels nice as well. Doesn't feel flimsy like I think some spoolies can. This has got a real sort of firmness to it. And I'm really happy with that brow. Usually I would spend a lot longer. Let's just go in with the other side. Guys, I think I've found my new eyebrow brush. I love this. I love just the clean cutness of it. It's just defined my brow so well. So well. And I am crap at doing eyebrows. I could do most things, but actually brows is not really my forte, but this is making it quite easy. Let's just go in for a tidy up. Okay guys, so that is all of the brushes tested. Obviously we've not done a full face of makeup today with us just testing the brushes out. But sort of final thoughts really. You know what? £48 is such a good value for a set of brushes. I know we all sort of think, oh, you know, maybe £48 is, you know, quite expensive for a brush set. Seriously, these brushes are giving me life. I absolutely love them and so glad I purchased them. The ones that have stood out for me really are the JS4 and the JS5. As we all learned earlier, it can be used for highlighting as well, the JS5, but the two sort of combined together have given that really sort of good glow as well. The other standout for me is the brow. That one, like I say, I usually use a lot shorter of a brush. This one has just really helped to create, you know, that really nice definition. And also the JS2 as well for the powder and also the blush as well. You know what, guys? I love them all. You know, there are those couple of standouts, but I absolutely adore these brushes. I love the colour. I love the softness. I love the handles. They remind me of unicorns. And it's just such a fab set. And I would really urge you to sort of add this to your collection. Like I say, these brushes are giving me actual life. They apply product on so well. And like I say, super glad, you know, that I've bought them. Have any of you guys bought them yet? Hit me up down in the comments below. So let me know, guys, if there's anything you want me to test, review. Hopefully by next time I'll have a much better lighting sitch. I am going to be buying a ring light. I'm just too poor at the moment not to. If you like this video, just hit like at the bottom, because you know what, it's just a really nice thing to do and it would make me really happy. And I would be super grateful if you would subscribe to my channel. We have new content coming out every week. Thank you so much for everybody who has supported me. Hit me up in the comments below and I will see you on the next video.